Okay, welcome back, Twitch and YouTube. This will be a continuation of the Frostpunk stream from Friday. So all I've done since then is basically just hit launch. So I've launched the game, so there's basically nothing should be changed. We get acquainted with our city right away. Okay, so we could use more stuff here. Okay, so let's see, can I get the workers all working? So all the food workers are working there. All the food workers are working there. We don't need more materials. And move that one up, bring that one as well. Maybe an argument for another factory district. Basically just quickly scanning all the things to figure out what could be used and done. Could use some coal. We now have storage capacity for the coal, so it might make sense making some. Yeah, let's mine that coal. In worst case scenario, the mine will deplete, and we have it in stockpile instead of in the ground. We do have access to more food production. We need more food production. We don't need that mineral production right now. We're actually, now that we're mining, our consumption's gone up. Maybe we should turn the mines up. Okay. We'll check the dreadnought. So take me to the dreadnought. Here. Okay, so we have free workers. Why do we have free workers? Okay, so in this case, you run out. So we're going to disassemble you. That's why we come in and check. That's a prefab place. I think I earlier did the frost breaking. I haven't done all the frost breaking I'll need. So I'll want to frost break to that spot and this spot. So we might as well go ahead and do that. While we're thinking about it. Okay, so that's assembling, those are going. Turn up the oil production, possibly? Oh, let's turn the oil production. Oil's at max, that oil's at max, that oil's at max. Do we ship more to New London? We'll need more materials, so that's fine. Probably want the squirrel to go up here rather than in the main city, so we ship lower the take from New London there. We can also start shipping the oil. Moment back in London, so that will adjust the shipment that way. Okay, so that's those. Do we want any laws passed? Council's currently in recess, so we can't actually change any laws even if we wanted to. And we got research going. Deep melting drill. That's for the optional on the quest. Presumably we'll have to research untreated sawmill next. Anything to do on the Frostlands? We do not have the Frostland teams to do anything in the Frostlands, so we've presumably got everything going. We don't need to take the equipment in there. Expedition's going. You're depleted? Yeah, I think you're depleted. Depleted, yeah. So we got... How many did we have total? We had 45 total. We have one doing exploration. Yeah, we're 20 doing exploration, 2 bringing in stuff from exploits, or from deposits. So we have the freighter here. have the whaling station there. Okay. So I think it's time to unpause. We've no idea what's going on in the city. You want to do some stuff to lure Squalor. Give it to the past, suitable youth. For 10 weeks, lower heat stamp production. I think we have enough heat stamp production, so we'll probably do that just to make them happier. Okay, do I want to build that industrial district now that I'm thinking about it? Yeah, because we've got free workers. Let's go ahead and build the industrial district, or at least, yeah, build the industrial district, because we have multi-industrial district, right? So we've got the extraction there. We could expand this one, but expanding this one would up prefab production, not up our luxury goods, which is what we want. So we want to do an industrial district. I suppose at some point I'm going to put the extraction district in the middle there, so maybe we should think about that first. So we obviously have to start on the deposit. We probably want the whole deposit. Okay, so we get from both adjacent districts. We won't get the heat bonus from being next to this extraction district, but I think that's fine. I think that'll work out fine. See, that looks fine. So we'll do that. And we'll set up the industrial district we're talking about. Oh, how do I want to do this? That would give both 3 to both of those. Okay, and then I can expand one of the industrial districts, or probably expand this industrial district. No, actually, I suppose I'm only getting 2 on that one. There's a better way I can do that. Yeah, and then I suppose at some point we can either expand that district to touch this one better when we pull up this industrial this extraction district. Oh, actually, yeah, so we're in an awkward spot where I can, to be fair, I can get this district happy. So this district's gonna have the neighbor, the double neighbor bonus. So we'll probably just roll this and have the double neighbor bonus. Okay, and we'll wait for those to build. So this is Frostpunk 2. This is, I think, about the middle of Chapter 2. Presumably it's going to have some interesting things happen at some point, but they haven't happened yet. Are we 217 in? So, like, just short of, well, just over 4 years. Tesla Peak explored. So we've explored a new zone, presumably. Let's see what we got here. We got Captain's Mine. Captain himself ordered this mine dug at New London's coal began to dwindle. Its hastily laid trail was lost to a whiteout. Shafts are marks the final farewells to their families. So I can set that up for another coal source. That'd be interesting. Mysterious towers. Need 30 expedition teams to explore that location. Okay. So we've got some hot cores. You potentially have some hot cores. Let's probably get the ones next to our place next. So let's grab the open territory here. So let's launch the expedition to get there. That leaves me with 10 left. There's a 10 looking, so we'll send those off. How many teams do I need? I need 10 teams to build a road. Okay. So nothing that I can conveniently run with 5 by the looks of it then. Savage coal to oil converter. Okay, so this would be a waste. We've already developed that tech. We can harness the computation machine to advance all our research. So we get a research bonus here. Sure. And possibly, so this is the Tesla City Research Outpost. We're going to say the technological models of the Lebanon ruins. And it's kind of implying that I should build a road to it to do that research. Okay. Well, I don't got the road. I don't got the teams to make the road for the moment, so they'll have to deal with no road. Get the time going again. So the district's got made. I need to swap you to the luxuries, which is what we wanted to do before. Now we can go back over to the oil site, and we can adjust our trade so that we deliver the luxuries, deliver the goods. I think so. And we still have a lot of unemployed people here, and we do have deposits to exploit, so let's start exploiting these deposits. And it's 600 workforce out of here. Okay. So we'll get that deposit exploited. When that gets depleted, we can start exploiting the other one. How's these oil deposits looking? Okay, those are not depleting anytime soon. That's good to know. Again, I don't have anything to necessarily make them extract faster. This whole site will presumably then be here for quite a while. It doesn't need to get any bigger. We basically got everything that we need there size-wise. It looks like it'll be there for a while. Our research is done, so let's do advanced untreated sawmill. Presumably in resources, yep. Advanced sawmills give us that advanced untreated sawmill. I'm not sure how many of those I'll build because it looks like they cost steam cores. We've got a shortage of steam cores. And we'll get back to rolling through on Frostpunk 2. We have, what was it? Okay, so we now have deep melting drill. Installed using heat to generate access to the almost unlimited deeper vein resources where they're available. Okay. Okay, we need another heat core. We need another steam core to do the generator. That's why we're so focused on exploration right now. Okay. Generator upgrade. I suppose that brings up a question of, can I expand these districts? Yeah, maybe not ideal, but do that expansion over here and do expansion over here. Take out a little bit. This will probably get me something like another 15 teams, which will allow me to start doing more exploration. But put my workers to use. We can try passing the law, but I think we've got all the laws we need or want. Foraged machine, durable goods, service exemptions. We could do something about contagion, but we don't really have a contagion problem. Could start moving towards authoritarianism, but don't necessarily need to do that. Everyone likes us. If everyone likes us, I don't see the point of pushing towards authoritarianism. Anything we probably want to do is start to deal with squalor, maybe? My research.
Please do not pilfer moss from the towers. It is crucial to the air filtration process.
As they just brought up, don't pilfer the moss. So yes, I do have a building I can build to improve the squalor. We remember you. Tension slightly decreased. Okay. I'm at the tension cap, so. Okay, so I think the thing we have the biggest problem with right now is squalor. Squalor is notable and growing, so let's do that upgrade. That will it's the housing upgrade. Just looked at the moss filtration tower. Put you there. So it looks like there. 3 places we can put it. Let's put it there for the moment. City has made steps towards the adaptation cornerstone, yeah. So there's the sort of cornerstones down here that you can move towards. I've been doing what's in the best interest necessarily of the city, not necessarily in trying to do any of these down here. Because at the moment I don't necessarily know what down here is going to have a real effect. What explicitly is going to happen here. If anything, I'm probably still playing like it's Frostpunk 1, and the city must survive at the costs of trying to not get the city to murder each other. People in the city to murder each other. Okay, so we're diminishing, so that's extremely decreased by moss filtration tower. Cool. May still want to do an improvement in some other form to help deal with it, but I think for the moment that'll work. So the exploration that I've got going should finish in a couple weeks. City is just warming up, which should lower our fuel consumption for a while. So yeah, we're now actively stockpiling oil. And I might turn that coal mine down shortly because we're reaching the point where the coal stockpile is about to fill. Yeah, let's turn this coal mine down. Something like that. Actually, no, turn it all the way off. That gives us surplus materials, so we can come over to the material source and turn that down. Because that stockpile's almost full. You the little middle one. Right about it. Okay. So our explorations are done, so let's see what we just discovered. We can get more workers, which is probably what we want to do. Either to, what? Let all these people experience the warmth of new war, or bring the real ones out of the cold. No, bring them all. Send 5 teams, get 2 cores. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Take the stored prefabs. Which will mean that we have to send more teams to extract from here. Or let them keep the prefabs. Yeah, let's keep looking to prefabs. We got plenty of prefabs. That's another coal mine. The Railwet Expedition. The ironworks site at the surface is mine, its walls covered with designs for wagons and transports. Small glasswork once fabricated fragile scientific instruments. So it's a material source. Few tools remain after many years of scavenging, but there's still iron at the bottom of the mine. Railway Expedition. Possible settlement. The abandoned base welcomes us with the fortitude sign. The roof has collapsed on a lab where the scientists studied the cause of the frost, but the training holes remain intact along with the equipment used in attempts to contact other generators. We could take all the preserved supplies back to New London, or we could leave them, making reactivating the best less costly. Yes, let's leave them there in case we turn it into a base. I think based on the terrain, probably going around the mountain rather than through the mountain will probably be better for the logistics teams. So let's explore the gorge. Let's see if I can do something with 10 teams. Yes, we can explore the valley. The gorge and the valley will be explored. Okay. And once those... we've got people coming, and we've got steam cores coming. So I suppose in preemption of people coming, I should expand our housing if I can. Oh, I need to do some frost breaking over here. So doubly so, I should do the expansion. Let's do some frost breaking. So we want space for the expansion. Can you expand? You can expand. Oh no, you can't expand because we need to do more frost breaking. Okay. Some of this stuff was already frostbroken, and it wasn't. Alright, so once that frostbreaking is done, we'll have space to do the expansion for the people we've got coming. You know, probably, now that I've expanded the food storage, we'll probably build another food district if I can't expand any of the existing food districts. Can you be expanded? No. Can you be expanded? Yes! Alright, so that'll give us 3 adjacencies. That'll actually give us a warm plus. That's really good. And then I suppose the other tiles don't matter as much, so put them anywhere. Oh yeah, so that should probably help a lot with food. That'll also lower the heating cost, apparently. Something... Oh, was that the people arriving? Yeah, the people just arrived. I'm like, we have a shortage of electricities and food all of a sudden. Yeah, that's what people do. They like to eat things. And have things.
Seniors, remember, our dutiful youth are eager to help however needed.
Get both those housing districts expanding. Frostlanders are happy that I kept my word, which was research the better sawmill. Well, I say better sawmill, the advanced sawmill. We now have, when we save up enough for it, we now have the ability to construct that generator improvement. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to set up a new farm. Oh no, it hasn't run out yet. 51 weeks. PCs are running. I can expand both of them for another 5 each. So I will do that. Yeah, probably would make sense. Though that's expensive. That's the problem with upgrading districts rather than just expanding them, is the upgrades are expensive. What's the status in the old dreadnought? Okay, apparently we have a materials shortage here. let's start adjusting our shipment priorities. So, yeah, I can definitely import more materials from the main city, so we'll do that. So, solve your materials problems. Apparently, because everything's warmed up, we're using less oil, so we shipped out in the main city. And I'd rather have the squalor be out here than in the main city, so if we've got a shortage of the goods, you are going to be the one who suffers it. Okay. So we got the two basically not inexhaustible, but hard to exhaust oil wells. And we do have that prefab gatherer out here. Okay, so we can do charcoal if we need more fuel. We can do foundries. How do foundries work? So, silica foundry. So this is a different type of extractor, I suppose. Blast foundry or silica foundry. So these are different ways of getting building materials. We don't need those. Okay, that's what was unlocked with the sawmills, over by the sawmills. Anything, we'll probably do goods factory over here on this tab. Once we don't have steam cores being a problem. We do hot houses, so we don't need to expand the food extraction places. Squalor disease. I'm more in the thought process of probably wanting to do more disease because I can build more hospitals pretty easily. So when we save at 50, we could do hot houses. We can make the farms better, so I don't need to build new farms. Scout training, logistics bay, lots of choices. Okay, so this is territory threat level or exploration time. I'd want threat level, but right now we don't have a threat level problem, so that's not a rush. Logistics bay. So this is more Frostland teams. Yeah, let's do this. I did expand both sets of exploration sites so we can get more Frostland teams. Okay, so this is a scenario where we're getting an event where we have to choose between raising tension and lowering disease, which has effects on which factions like us. So this will make the stalwarts angry and the pilgrims... Well, make the stalwarts happy and the pilgrims angry, or vice versa, but no bedheads. We'll let them watch.
Steward.
Okay, so you can only fund, you can't give them prefabs. Okay. I suppose I could also go ask the factions for money.
Steward?
I was desperate for money. Okay, so the ones we've been running faster down here are showing signs that they're starting to run low. Though, low in this case is 81 weeks and 47 weeks. Oh, and I can turn production up, so let's turn the production up a bit. So we're not losing materials. Keep that stockpile full. We're a bit short on housing, but we've got enough warmth, and it's not a big enough shortage problem that it's not actually an issue. Okay, so based on the time, this is probably around about where I'm going to put the cut in on YouTube. Next time when we come back, we'll go actually put the surplus injectors on the generator, which will up the squalor, making the squalor problem a problem again. But in exchange, will be far more petrol efficient. We'll let them deplete the coal a little bit. And then probably after that, we'll sort out improving the food production, because the food production is a bit lacking with the more exploration we've done. Okay, so we'll let YouTube go. Twitch, I'll be back after a short break.